This is the plaintiff, Audrey Cedeno. She says she lived in the defendant's house for 4 years, and once she reported him for no heat and a roach and rat infestation, he kicked her out. She's been a good tenant, and the only reason he's evicting her is out of spite. If he wants her out badly enough, he's gonna have to pay her to leave so she can move and find another place. She's suing for $3,000, the amount it's gonna cost her to vacate. This is the defendant, Hugo Flightus. He says the plaintiff's been far from an ideal tenant. The woman is mean to the other tenants in the house. She leaves hot plates burning, causing a hazard to her neighbors. And when she doesn't pay her bills, he can't pay his. Now the crazy woman is suing him to move? Her moving issues are her own, not his, and he owes nothing. He's accused of kicking a woman to the curb.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Audrey Cedeno?
Yes.
You are suing Hugo Flightus, your former landlord, for $3,000 in moving costs. Okay, tell me what's going on.
He's upset because I stopped paying rent in January because the house is ferocious.
Ferocious.
There's roaches.
Oh, it has roaches.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what you said.
That was a new word.
Oh, it was a new word, and I wanted to learn it. Okay.
I'm sorry, my mouth's gonna dry.
No, that's right. The house has roaches.
Roaches, rats, no heat, mold in my room, in the bathroom, and dog poo on the floors.
Okay, and you haven't paid rent since January?
January, because I called the city on him, and the city tipped him off. That's when all this
Not tip them
started.
off. They have to notify him to comply if there's
Well,
an
they
issue.
must have notified him to tell
Right.
him.
Right. Oh, and they told him who it was that called.
Yes, he knew it was me, yes.
Right. Okay, how did he know it was you?
Because he told my daughter, can I use a certain word? Or he called me, he knew it was me, and we talked to me on the phone. He said he knew it was me.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not gonna deny it.
Okay.
You know, I did.
All right. So, do you have a lease?
No lease.
Did he give you notice to move?
Yes, after I called the city, yes. He gave me a notice, a 30-day notice.
Okay.
He called me at work, asking me to move.
Okay.
And then I thought about it. That's not right. It's either you want me to move. Then he sends me a letter saying I owe him money for rent.
Right. I'm not getting this. All right. What happened?
She's been having a hard time paying her rent since November, and I haven't had it. And now that my income is shorter, I can't afford to pay my mortgage without her paying her rent.
How long has she lived there?
She's been there for about 4 years.
Okay. So when she started to not pay rent, it was when?
She's had struggles all along, and I've always been kind with her and let her go. And you know, and she's gone back on her feet and started to pay again. And this year it started to happen again. And the problem was that I ran out of money, and if I can't pay...
So she wouldn't be on time? She paid November and December, but it wasn't on time?
No, she didn't pay November, December, January, February.
So she hasn't paid since October?
Yes.
May I ask you a question? Have you filed a notice of eviction?
Yes, I have, Judge.
Okay, and what is going on with your notice of eviction?
We're waiting.
When did you file it?
I filed it at the end of February.
Why'd you wait so long?
Because I've always wanted to give her a chance. I've always been very good and very nice to her.
So you filed it at the end of February, and what's going on with it?
It's waiting and pending in court.
So what are you suing him for?
For security deposits so I can move. Number one, I did pay rent in November because I have the money.
Wait a minute. You acknowledge that you didn't pay rent.
Right.
So you've lived there rent-free.
I'm withholding the rent because he didn't repair the place.
Got it. All right, so, but he's not even counterclaiming against you for the rent in this lawsuit. You're bringing him in a lawsuit because you want him to pay your moving expenses, because what?
Because he asked me to move. I have evidence right here. He asked me to move because he needs to move for his family members.
Okay, stop. I need you to work with me.
Okay, and you don't
Let
have to
me
yell
explain
at
what a
me.
lawsuit is, because I'm incredulous. Let me explain what a lawsuit is. A lawsuit is that side telling me that this side done them wrong. And because they've done them wrong, they have done them wrong to the tune of X. So first of all, he did something wrong, and second of all, your damages are X. Okay. What did he do wrong? He asked you to leave?
Yes.
What's wrong with him asking you to leave?
Because I called the city.
Okay, but you're on a month to month. He can ask you to leave because he doesn't like your new hair color.
No, it's a week to week. I pay week to week. I don't
Worse.
pay...
All he has to give you is 1 week's notice. That just made it worse.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if you make a legitimate complaint to the city and then the landlord says, you know, I'm going to kick you out of the apartment. I have a right to give you a 30-day notice. Can he do that?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because he can't just do it because he's pissed off. It doesn't make
But he is allowed to give you a 30-day notice. Why should it matter whether you complain or not? If he's pissed off, he's pissed off.
Because something was wrong with the agreement. Like,
I mean, okay, fair point. But you know what? Maybe he just doesn't like you and he's pissed off for that reason. I mean, is he allowed to kick you out if he's just pissed off at you?
No, he's still not allowed to do that.
He's not allowed to do that.
No, he's not.
We'll find out going inside the courtroom.
Tell me what he did wrong. You know you don't own the place, right?
Oh, no, I don't own the place.
Right, you're a renter, which means you
Yes.
have every right that every other renter in your position has. And your right is, and I can't help but notice that you didn't call the city until after you weren't paying your rent, right? After you start saying, well, if you don't pay, you
No.
can't stay, then she calls the city in January. But let's put that to the side, it doesn't matter. Let's just say that you paid your rent and then you legitimately made your call, and that's great, all that's fine. Okay, he has a right to give you just 30 days notice, and you gotta go, because that's what you have. You don't have a lease. You have a month to month. So tell me why he would have to pay you $3,000 for you to move, just because you need it?
No, because he's rushing me out. First of all, you don't...
Rushing you out? You've been there
rush
3
me out.
months. What rushing you out? What planet are you living in?
First of all, I shouldn't live in them conditions. Them conditions went there for 4
You
years.
shouldn't live under those conditions. You
That's
should
right.
move.
And this
he
is
wants you to move.
Yeah, and
right.
I'd be
So
happy
move. Why
to.
don't you move?
I will be happy to. But first of
You
all,
have it to when?
number
After you've extracted how many free months?
Well, wait a minute. I'm not the only one who's in that house. All right, there's like 13 other tenants in that house.
Okay.
All right, it's illegal what he's doing. Number one.
Great. So
All
then
right?
you called the city and he's
I
going to get
did.
shut down.
I did.
Tell me how he has to pay you $3,000. On what
first of
authority?
all,
What premise? Because you need it now to
No,
move?
because I gave security deposit my first move.
Why don't you
in
use all
there.
that money? You're not paying for rent. How much is the rent?
$800 a month.
Okay, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You got a big little war chest already. Tell me why.
I just went back to work.
I don't understand you. Why does he have a legal obligation to pay your moving expenses?
Hey, he wants me out. You're going to pay to put me out.
I don't know how you have lived your life up to this point where you can look me in the eye with that kind of hubris and tell me if he wants me out, he'll have to pay. Has everyone always paid your way in your whole life where if you want me out, then you got to pay me $3,000 to get out? Why? Because your body's there? No. He doesn't have to pay your moving expenses. You got to pay your moving expenses. And apparently some other court is going to decide whether you are making it up or whether you're right about the situation and whether you're entitled to rent abatement or 100% abatement like you've taken because you haven't paid rent in so long.
Well, why would I make it up
He
for?
does not I'm fast. I don't even want to get off the bench. I really want to understand your theory.
Why would I have a...
why does he have to pay you $3,000?
Because... That's not right. First of all, you want me out, number one. You make my
Why
life
can't
miserable.
he want you out?
I got to sit there and smell
Why
weed.
can't he want you out?
Because I called the city on him, number one.
So that means he can never want you out?
Well, you know something?
No,
I have
wanna
witness.
work
I
with
have
you.
witness. No, you don't work with me.
Tell
You're
me-
talking loud.
tell me-
And I need to bring this down a little bit.
Why don't you just say something that makes sense to me, and then I won't be so excited. Tell me how it is that you placing a call to the city means he can never want you out.
No, that's not the point. The point is, because first of all, I was going to give the money. I had the money, but he don't collect the money, number one. Some lady in the house collects the money.
You're not answering my question.
No, but I'm trying to explain to you.
That would be the answer to the question, did you try to pay your rent? I'm not
I
asking
did.
that. No one's asking you that. You don't own the place, so you can't stay. If he doesn't like your style choice, he could give you a 30-day notice. Do you understand what being a month-to-month or a week-to-week tenant means? He could give you a 7-day notice and say you're out. He just has to give you notice, and all you get is what everybody else gets. All the rest of us mere mortals. You know, if we get a 30-day notice, we got to be out in 30 days. Why are you special? Why does someone have to pay your $3,000 for you to get into a nice new spot?
Well, I didn't say I was special, number one.
Your lawsuit kind of indicates you think you are because you don't have to abide by the law.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Verdict for the defendant.
This was a waste. What type of judge are you?
You could tell me here. You could tell me anything you want.
No, this is ridiculous. This guy is a slumlord, number one. All right? He takes all my money. This man is not poor, number one. He drives a Mercedes truck. He has 13 people renting rooms to. You waste my time to come out here and be humiliated? I don't think so.
But
this must be America? No, this is right. This is wrong.
You know, you do realize that the law is not on your side, though.
Well,
he doesn't owe you the money to move. He doesn't owe you according to the law.
Well, you know something? Well, the city, a person, better do their job because I will. When I get back home, I'm going straight to the city and I'm calling the police department. I want something done because I just had to live in filth and trash. You never call somebody crazy? Right. Honey, you're crazy.
All right.
You're the crazy one.
All right. All right, sir, step in here.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to add to that?
I feel sorry for that woman.
Any validity to her claims about the conditions there in the place?
None whatsoever.
The roaches situation?
There is no roaches. There is no rats.
Harvey?
FYI, most cities do have laws that prohibit landlords from doing what we call retaliatory eviction, but that is obviously not the case here. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.